Imagine this. You're standing at the airport, suitcase in hand, ticket in your pocket, ready for your flight. The announcements echo across the terminal, shops glow with tempting offers, and the boarding gate seems just a short walk away. Everything looks organized, almost perfectly designed to guide you through the process. But here's the truth. Much of what you see is not just about efficiency. It's about psychology, strategy, and profit. Airlines and airports rely on small hidden systems that shape the way you travel, often without you even realizing it. Today, we uncover 11 hidden tricks before takeoff that airlines are keeping quiet about on purpose. Trick 1: the gate assignment game. Most passengers think gate changes are caused by last minute technical issues or scheduling conflicts. But in reality, airports often shift gates deliberately. Why? To control passenger flow. By rerouting travelers across the terminal, airports push thousands of people past duty free shops, restaurants, and vending machines. Each extra step increases the chance that someone will stop for a coffee, a snack, or even a new set of headphones. It's a subtle business strategy, turning what looks like inconvenience into more revenue. So the next time your gate suddenly changes and you find yourself walking across half the airport, remember, it may not be about logistics. It's often about money. Trick 2: boarding groups are psychological. At first glance, boarding groups seem logical. Priority passengers first, economy passengers after. But in truth, the system is designed less for efficiency and more for psychology. By creating multiple boarding groups, airlines manufacture a sense of urgency. Nobody wants to be the last person struggling to find overhead bin space. So many passengers feel pressured into paying extra for priority boarding. The plane, of course, takes off at the same time whether you boarded first or last, but the system convinces people to spend more just for peace of mind. It's not chaos, it's marketing. A carefully designed sales tactic disguised as organization. Trick 3: overbooked flights. Overbooking is one of the airline industry's most controversial tricks. Here's how it works. Airlines sell more tickets than they have seats, expecting a few passengers to cancel or not show up. Most of the time, it balances out. But when every ticket holder shows up, someone is left without a seat. The hidden truth? Airlines are legally obligated in many countries to compensate passengers who are bumped from a flight, sometimes with cash, not just vouchers. But most travelers don't know their rights, so they quietly accept small offers. What looks like a simple mistake is actually a carefully calculated business strategy, one that saves airlines millions each year. Trick 4: why airplane food tastes different. Many travelers complain about bland or tasteless airplane food. The common assumption is that airlines cut corners in catering. The real reason is more scientific. At cruising altitude, the air pressure and low humidity inside the cabin weaken your sense of taste and smell. Sweet and salty flavors can drop by nearly 30%. To counter this, airlines overload meals with extra seasoning, salt, and artificial flavors. So it's not necessarily that the food is poor quality. It's that your body, in the unique environment of the sky, simply can't taste it the same way. Trick 5: hidden baggage. Loopholes. Most passengers believe strict baggage rules are unbreakable. But the fine print tells another story. Almost every airline allows a personal item, and in many cases, it can be nearly as large as a small carry-on. Passengers who pack strategically can often carry much more than airlines want them to. Gate agents rarely measure these bags unless flights are completely full. That means careful travelers can bypass checked bag fees simply by knowing how to pack. It's a loophole airlines won't highlight, because every bag checked is extra revenue. Trick 6: lounges are more accessible than you think. Airport lounges carry an aura of exclusivity. Champagne, leather chairs, and quiet spaces away from the crowds. But here's what airlines won't advertise. Lounges are often easier to access than people think. Day passes are available in many airports for less than the cost of a full meal in the terminal. Credit cards and loyalty programs frequently grant entry as well. Inside, passengers find food, Wi-Fi, and comfort that often cost far less than buying the same services outside. It's a quiet secret of airport economics. Luxury is not always out of reach if you know where to look. Trick 7. The security line illusion. We've all experienced the endless shuffle through airport security, long lines, shoe removal, laptops and trays. On the surface, it feels like a necessary step for safety. But behind the scenes, security design also serves another purpose. Longer waits spread out the flow of passengers, ensuring terminals don't get overwhelmed at once. And strategically, these delays push people deeper into airport retail zones, where they're more likely to stop, shop, and spend before boarding. Off-peak flights often reveal the truth. Security lines vanish, proving the system is as much about passenger management as it is about screening. Trick 8. Sleeping in airports. Anyone who's faced a delayed or overnight flight knows the struggle of trying to rest in an airport. Hard chairs, armrests blocking you from lying down, and bright lighting make it almost impossible to sleep. This is not an accident. Many airports deliberately design seating and terminal layouts to prevent overnight stays. After all, the longer you're awake, the more likely you are to buy something: food, drinks, or even hotel rooms nearby. Still, hidden rest zones do exist in some airports: quiet corners, family areas, or meditation rooms. But you won't find them on big signs. They're there, but not advertised. Trick 9. Lost luggage isn't always lost. The sinking feeling of waiting at the carousel as everyone else collects their bags is familiar to many travelers. But most lost luggage isn't lost at all. It's delayed. Bags often get rerouted through connecting flights or arrive on later planes. What airlines don't explain is what happens to truly unclaimed luggage. After a few months, it's sold at auctions, resold through third parties, or even donated. Your belongings, once lost, can legally end up in someone else's hands. A simple GPS tracker inside a suitcase can change everything, often helping passengers locate bags faster than the airline itself. Trick 10. The real causes of delays. Technical issues and weather conditions are the most common announcements when flights are delayed. But these explanations are often only part of the truth. Sometimes flights are intentionally held to save fuel, to wait for late connecting passengers, or to better align with airport slot schedules. In Europe, passengers may even be entitled to hundreds of euros in compensation for significant delays, but airlines rarely advertise this right. Delays are not always unavoidable accidents. Many are carefully calculated choices. Trick 11. Upgrading without paying. Full price. First class and business class cabins often take off with empty seats. While airlines prefer passengers to pay thousands for these upgrades, many offer last-minute deals at check-in or boarding. Asking discreetly at the desk can sometimes unlock upgrades at a fraction of the ticket's original cost. Airlines would rather sell those seats at a discount than let them fly empty. It's one of the industry's best-kept open secrets. Comfort is sometimes closer than you think. Airports and airlines thrive on hidden systems, from gate assignments to overbooking, from the science of taste to the economics of delays. Every detail is carefully crafted, not just for safety and efficiency, but for psychology and profit. Now that you know the truth behind these 11 tricks, the next time you step into an airport, you'll see it differently. What once looked like routine will reveal itself as a system designed with purpose, and that knowledge is power.